Alright guys, a little bit review of what point slope form looks like. And remember that our point slope form looks like y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so if I have the point 3, 7, and my slope equals 1/2, okay, now I can go y, remember x1, y1, so y minus 7 equals m, which is 1/2, and then x minus, what's my x1? It is 3. Okay. If I have some negative numbers, what if I have -1 and -3, and my slope is 2? Okay. Now I've got y minus -3, so that turns into plus, equals 2, because that's my m, and then x minus -1 minus a negative turns into a plus. Alright, so now they're going to reverse this on us a little bit. They're going to give us the equation. They're going to give us y minus 2 equals 1/3 x minus 5. Okay, and they want to know what is the slope and what is the y-intercept. Okay, so I can say that m equals, where's my m? My m's right in front of my parentheses. So my m's 1/3, and my point, okay, be careful because my point is, remember points are always x, comma y. Okay, so my points are x1, y1. So x1 is over here in the parentheses. So x1, it's supposed to be minus. This is a minus. So it's 5, comma, y1's over here with y. It's supposed to be minus. So 5, comma, 2 is what we get out of that. Okay. If we look at y plus 6 equals -7 times x plus 9. Okay, my m, again, is going to be in front of my parentheses, so m is -7. Okay, and then we have the point. This is where we have to be careful. Our x1 is right here. Okay, but it's supposed to be a minus. So in order for them to get a plus there, it's going to be a -9. In order for them to get a plus with their y, it's going to be a -6. Okay, so it's a little bit crazy how if this is a plus, my part of my point is going to be negative. If this is a plus, that part of my point is going to be negative. You got to be a little bit careful with your pluses and your negatives. Okay, if I've got y plus 2 equals 3 times x minus 4. Okay, my slope is 3. My point, the x is over here. It's supposed to be a minus, so I get 4. Over here it's supposed to be a minus, so it's -2. So be careful that you're going the end stuff over here to get your x, and then the beginning the stuff to get your y. Okay. If I have, they're going to ask you to graph these also. So what's going to happen is I've got y minus 1 equals equals 1/3 x plus 3. Okay. Now my m is 1/3, and my point, my x portion's right here. It's opposite of this, so -3, comma, my y is over here, is 1. So when I go to graph this, my point, this is going to be my starting point now. Okay, so I'm going to start at -3, 1 is right there. Okay, now my slope is 1/3. So remember, 1/3, we go up 3 or up 1 over 3. So from this starting point, up 1 over 3. Okay, up 1 over 3. Now I can connect my points and I've got my line. Okay, if I've got a whole number, okay, let's say I've got y equals, oh no, not y equals. We want y minus plus 1 equals -2x minus 3. Okay, so now my slope is going to be -2, my point x, comma, y. Okay, when I go to graph this guy, okay, this is going to be my starting point. So I'm starting at 3, -1, which is right here. Okay, my slope is -2. So that's -2. We always put it over 1. So since it's negative, we're going down. And then we always go over to the right. So from this point, we're going down 2, over 1, down 2, over 1. Draw your line through your points, and you've got your graph. Okay? You have both sides of the worksheet. Okay, it's the one that's marked point slope form worksheet. Okay, you're going to do both sides. Make sure you check it before you hand it in.